So, I welcome you to the first module entitled Networking today. These are the topics that we are to cover in this module. Um, we'll, on the first part, we'll look into how computer network affect our daily lives. We'll look into some terms that we need to be familiar um, with in relation to host and network devices. We look into network representation and identify characteristics of common types of network. We'll differentiate what a LAN, local area network, and a wide net area network is. We'll be able to identify um, basic requirements, four basic requirements for us to have a reliable network. We look into different network trends nowadays, uh, and then have an overview on network security and have a sort of discussion to uh, the CCNA certification exam. So let's start. I suppose everyone would agree that, especially at this point in our lives, um, computer network, especially internet, is considered as an essential component, just like air, water, food, and shelter. Um, that through the internet, this is the only way for us to connect. Because you know what, because of the COVID pandemic, we need to stay at home, and the only way for us to connect to our relatives, friends, and like this in this case, we need to keep on moving to our education. The only way for us to have this education setup is through online, and that is through the help of the internet infrastructure. There are even study that says that internet is one of the greatest inventions of all time. You know, and I think you would agree to that. Also, the good thing with internet is we now have globalization. That before, a community is only local, but now we have a global community. You can interact, transact globally. One country that benefits through this globalization is the Philippines. Take note that we are one of the uh, uh, we are one of the country that has the most number of BPOs, business process outsourcing. And when you graduate, most of you will fall into these companies. And you know what? Especially now at this point in our time where we have this pandemic, BPOs, IT services provided by these BPO companies are increasing because of the demand. No, that most businesses are moving through online. Um, okay, so we'll have more of discussions on this when we move into our live sessions. Um, we do experience the benefits of networking in the way we learn. We now like this one, we now are experiencing this online education, a full online setup. There are different as we go along. There will be lots of tools that you will be exposed to in relation to online education to make it effective. We'll have sharing of um, experiences on these tools during our live session. Aside from the way we learn, also with computer network, especially internet, um, it uh, it it makes our communications easier through social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, uh, through chat, through email, okay, so on and so forth. Work from home, okay. Now, most companies are migrating into this kind of an environment that they work at home. Actually, even before COVID, there are already companies that embraces this setup, work from home. And now it is increasing. We'll explore on this again during our live session. I think And then the last, I think most of you are engaged into Mobile Legends or Warcraft and other online games. So these are, again, some of the benefits we encounter because of the evolution of the computer